Yo, what's up? It's Jubril. Some of you guys know me, a lot of you probably don't. So for the last 7 years, I've been traveling all around the world, basically no rules, and people have been asking, Jubril, how do you do it? And you make it look so easy. Well, the thing is, I have a PPC marketing agency. We specialize in Facebook ads and we help companies grow their businesses by providing more leads so they can have more traffic and sales in their business. But what does that all mean? What does my life look like on a daily basis? So that's what I want to share with you, because I get a lot of questions like, Jubril, how's this going? What's happening here? So what I've done is you're going to roll with me this week and I'm going to show you the good, the bad, everything. I know my lifestyle doesn't make sense a lot of time. 1 week I'm in Colombia, the following day I'm in New York, and then a couple days later I could be in LA. And people are like, what? And then with the introduction of like Snapchat and IG stories, they're like, wow, he's actually doing this on a daily basis. And so people just want to understand why and how. And normally I'm pretty vague with what I do for a living. I just say, hey, I have an online marketing company. So what makes my agency different than most companies? Our office is often our Airbnb. At least 25 to 30% of the year, we're sitting in an Airbnb somewhere around the world. I'm working from a kitchen table, I might be by the pool, wherever that it is, it always looks pretty different. And the hustle don't stop.
If you don't make things happen, when you're the boss, you don't get paid. Right? So work you can do just a little bit just to get by. But here, there's a few things that are out of wax, domain servers, I have ads, I have a whole bunch of different things happen. But the thing is, I can't just say, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. No, I gotta make it happen now, because there's no time for excuses when you're the boss. Anyways, man, gotta get back to the work and stop talking, man. But anyways, I'm out.
So after hustling hard on the computer, you gotta make sure your ass stay in shape. Because for me, I'm on camera quite a bit now. And I don't need those man boobs and saying, yo, cut that angle, we can't have that. And out here in LA, all the gyms are amazing in the apartments, especially this place that we're staying at. And when you're out in LA, it's all about the glitz and the glamour. And so I guess that's why they don't make public transportation easy out here. So what did I have to do? I had to run a car on Turo, and it was last minute, so we had to get the baby mama range on Turo. Woo, like my new ripped range, riding clean out here. Bought this. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a rental. I got this actually off of Turo. It's like an Airbnb site for cars. Dope site, but I'll tell you about it later. And if you don't know what Turo is, basically this is Airbnb for cars. So you can either rent out your car or you can rent someone else's car. And the good thing is the prices are legit. And hey, let me tell you something. There's a link somewhere in the description. And if you sign up through my link, that means I get $25 and you get a $25 credit. But now, for real, I love the service. I used it all over. Last time we was in LA, we rented the Tesla. I can't recommend Turo enough. So one of the things about me is I love views. And Runyon Canyon has one of the best views in all of LA. Once you get there, you'll see what I mean. Landed here, Runyon Canyon, the land of the yoga pants, the leggings. This is where you're gonna see them all. Ladies come out here straight flexing. We'll see if they do their squats and not on this run. Five days of working out in, we'll see what we end up with. I don't know if the six-pack's coming by then, but we'll see. So after the workout, the boy gotta eat. And I gotta say, I'm as basic as they come. If you find me, there's probably a rotisserie chicken not too far away. Why am I telling you this? It's completely random. It means absolutely nothing to your life. But if you're in LA and you're not from LA, go to Ralph's. They got some of the best rotisserie chicken out. After a little bit of food, gotta chill out for a bit. Well, I hadn't seen a friend in a few years, and so I said, come over, chill, let's just catch up. And she was just sharing with me what she was doing with music, and they had this epic rooftop on the building. We weren't supposed to be up there, it's a danger, but once we got up there, I was like, yo, this cannot be missed. So after a little Chipotle, it was time to head to Beverly Hills. I was going to visit one of my friends, actually one of the most infamous people in the world. He's actually probably considered famous by now. And who am I talking about? Tai Lopez. And he wasn't actually at the house at the time, but I've been in the house a few times before. But my friend Jeremy, and that's actually his best friend, and one of my best friends, was there. And most people don't know, so they know Tai, but Jeremy is actually the guy behind the scenes. He was the one who started the YouTube ads. It's not about the cars at all. That's not what it's about. It's about the books on the bookshelf.
Yeah, man.
Okay, love or hate Tai, they get results. And I gotta give Jeremy like a proper introduction. This man has spent millions of dollars on ads on YouTube. And you figure out a thing or two. And that's like where our collaboration came together. While he taught me everything he knows about YouTube, I was teaching him everything that I know about Facebook. And so we're actually just talking about Facebook right now. But I can't share too much right now because this video is just a cool chilling out video. And this is how I knew he had respect for me and my time. So without even mentioning anything, he bought my course online without telling me, and it cost $1,000. And that showed me that, like, you know, he was serious. And after that, I was like, yo, come down to Colombia. So he came down to Colombia for 2 weeks, and I showed him everything that I knew about Facebook. And now, you know, their ads are all over Facebook. And his campaigns went from losing about $1,000 a week to having 5-figure days on Facebook with the campaigns. But anyways, I know you guys want to see Tai's house. Let's take a look around. The internet has changed my life in ways that I can't even begin to describe. And the thing I don't think you realize is how capable you are of changing your life with the internet. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. And I don't think people really grasp the power. You have the ability to reach the entire world at your fingertips. Like, can you like comprehend that? You have the ability to reach the entire planet with your fingertips. And that's what I've tapped into. And I've realized that. And I'm like this much out of like this is how far I want to go. And I'm like right here, right now. And I've learned to do that through Facebook ads. Like, I've learned that I can target a certain demographic and get a certain result. And I've helped other businesses do that too. And people do it sometimes with YouTube videos. They do it with Google. They do it with blogs. However your platform is, I'm telling you, it's the golden era right now with the internet. And don't miss your opportunity. That sounds like a sales pitch. Don't miss your opportunity. Now, why I know Tai and Jeremy in real life, there's someone that I've known for quite a few years online, and we've exchanged messages, and he's like the definition of a nomad. This guy, one day he's in India, another day he's in Bangladesh, the next day he's in South America. So, you know how I talk about following your passion, and you can really do it, turn your passion into a living. That's real life. I don't just spout about it, right? It's real life. And so I went to go visit my homie Adam on the way to San Diego. And so he was a basketball player. I'm not that short. I know you see me looking like a midget right here. Homie's like 6'7". And so after his basketball career, he didn't want to go, like, so he hooped at this university here. I forgot the name of his university. Wait, you know what? Let me tell you about Adam. I know I talk to you guys quite often about following your passion, and you can turn your passion into a career, right? So Adam, after hooping, so he was a jock, right? The jock guy says, hey, I don't want to go to a job. I don't want to go boring 9 to 5 after I was just playing basketball, because he played overseas for a little bit, and then you know, a college hooper. And then he was like, how can I turn this into a career? So what he did is create an online course for jumping higher. So like back in the day, there was like Air Alert and everything. Now he has the #1 product on ClickBank for basketball like improvement. And so he makes an incredible living by teaching kids how to jump higher and all types of different basketball tutorials. So think about that, right? Literally turning his passion into a career. And then we just spent some time chopping it up, talking about cameras, traveling around the world in basketball. I was just like, yo, this is the kind of thing that I love. So after chopping it up with Adam, I was on the way to San Diego. The main reason I actually came to California in the first place, to hang out with my business partner and support her at Fincon. If you don't know anything about Fincon, Fincon is like the biggest financial conference of the year, and she's one of the headline speakers. Her name is Tiffany to me, but the world knows her as the Budgetnista. And so, like I said, I don't talk a lot about what I do, but she's one of my business partners. So she's in front of the camera, she's in front of the scenes, I'm TV, and I'm the one running the ads, doing the marketing campaigns behind the scenes. And so we came here to connect with other potential partners, network, and obviously she was speaking at this event. And the people at Fincon, I can't tell you how inspired I was at Fincon. Some of the biggest financial companies in the world. So if you don't know anything about Tiffany, she is one of the leading experts for financial education in the world. She has one of the biggest followings in the world now. And here's what's interesting about Tiffany. And I want to let you know what's possible for each and every one of you. So Tiffany, she's an amazing person, one of the best souls that I know in the entire world. But I've known Tiffany for about 4 years, but we've only been working together now for a little over a year. And I remember when she came to me a year ago and she said, Jubril, I'm having this problem. I'm traveling, I'm speaking, I've just crossed the 6-figure mark. Life is good, but I'm so busy, I'm always away. I'm away from my future husband. I'm not spending any time. I'm not doing the things that, I enjoy. Now, I want to kind of take it back and only speak at the engagements that I want, like Fincon. And so I said, yo, say no more. I was like, your brand is incredible already. Let me just help put some fire sauce. Let me put some hot sauce on this real quick. And so within the year we started working together, she went from like an email list of 10,000 to well over 200,000, coming up on 300,000. Facebook fan page of 10,000 to like coming up to 200,000. Facebook group of 10,000, I think there's close to probably 200,000 in there now. And it was because of the power of Facebook ads, right? Tiffany already had something incredible, but we partnered up and I was able to expand it, really quickly because I was like, I'm a talent scout, no joke. If you have something amazing and I can see it, I'm like, yo, this is what we're gonna do, and boom. So what took her like, a few years to build like a 10,000 list, now we do that like on a weekly basis. I won't get into numbers too much, but she made more money from her membership site, this year than she did all the previous years speaking and traveling all around the world. And that's almost running on autopilot. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of work with a membership site and a lot of stuff, but you don't have to leave your house, right? Passive income. But enough about Tiffany. While I love her, I love Fincon, the boy turned 30 years old, and I wasn't gonna spend it in a conference room the whole day. So later that night, so the boy turned 30, man. I'm feeling good, man. I don't know if I've ever been more excited for a birthday. And I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just spending some time with, people that I care about. Going to meet up with Alex and Adam, some of my good friends. And then also Troy and Melissa, man, the homies, and we go way back, traveled all over the world together. My boys Adam and Alex came out. These two are some of my best friends in the world. We haven't known each other that long. We don't go back 10 years. But they are some of the most fun people that I know, and they are absolute legends. And then also my homie Troy and Melissa came out, and I just had like a nice, quiet evening with my friends, just celebrating good times. Nothing crazy, just good times. And the older that I get, I don't like to go out as much. If you've known me from my earlier days, you'd be like, you don't like to go out? And it's true, like the older I get, the more I like to chill out these days. And I just had a chill evening on the rooftop talking about life and what it can really do for you. But anyways, man, after that, I took my ass to bed. And then the homie Alex really came through. He said, yo, I got the crib. My wife is out of town, but nothing bad happened. Alex was gracious enough to open up his amazing home. And if you want to talk about a character, Alex is a legend. In the internet marketing space, this guy is a legend. But yo, he invited a whole bunch of people over. We had the homie Flo. We had Mr. Billy Jean, marketing genius, also on Facebook, major salute. Mr. Adam, one of the best closers in the game on the phone, just mastermind. And I had my homie Jessica, who I've known since 2011 in Thailand. It was just family vibes all around. I would not take anything back other than the fact that I probably had a little too much honey jack.
Should we do it? Should we do it?
Happy There it is. There it is. The one's all out.
So I couldn't spend my whole birthday week in America. They don't call me passport heavy for nothing. So I had to hop on the plane and head to Mexico where my crew was hanging out. And then we went to this island called Isla Mujeres. And I had the best time of my life. Everyone came out, good vibes all around. We rented a yacht for a day and sailed around. We ate, we drank, we had a good time, we reminisced, very little work. And it was just like a real reflection time for me. But that was like my week, and that's what like a week looks like in my life. And there's no typical week. But if you have like any questions, if you feel like you want to reach out more, you know, leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer. Send me a message. Or if you just want to get more information on like my Mr. Think Outside the Box, how does he know all this about marketing? Go to MrThinkOutsideTheBox.com. And there I teach people how I run Facebook campaigns. So maybe you have a business and you want to learn how to get more traffic, leads, and sales for your business. Go there and I explain so much. I have blog posts, I do webinars and all different types of things. But in all, I just want to help you get to where it is that you want to go. But anyways, I'm out of here. The sun's setting. Peace.